Today was the introduction of the new Delta hybrid machine of Aerzen to the township of Huntington. And to us it's an incredibly important event because it's the first machine that we put in operation in the US.
And we're thrilled to host our friends from Aerzen with this great new technology that they have today.
We've had 4 years of trials over in Europe, but this was the first chance for us to demonstrate our machinery in the U.S. Wastewater marketplace.
Here in this plant, this machine has been proven to be about 30% more efficient than the other ones. So we anticipate to see similar results in similar applications around the country.
The town decided to purchase 2 demand meters, which was a $1,700 investment, and we hooked them up to one of the existing blowers and the Aerzen hybrid blower. And then basically 4 times a day the operators come out and take the readings off the meters, and we also check blower pressures and temperatures, and we monitor this and then place it into a spreadsheet and do calculations based on demand, based on the LIPA schedule. That's when we're taking the readings. LIPA is our electrical utility. Numbers showed, which we had to double check because we were actually shocked at them, it showed around 28 to 29% kilowatt reduction and a 30% peak reduction. Also showed a 45-degree temperature difference between the units. And for the first few days we were like, are we doing it right? But we double checked everything and we were very surprised at what we found. And it's been that way for the whole trial. Peak demands are the guarantee that LIPA, our utility, will charge us to guarantee the electric. It's when the unit starts, the maximum kilowatts it pulls in will be monitored by those meters, similar to the LIPA meter behind this in this building, but that's for the rest of the whole plant, so we couldn't break that down, so we had to divide it up exactly to each machine being tested. That's why we purchased the demand meters. So basically, when the unit pulls in its maximum pull of electric to start, that's your peak demand. And LIPA will monitor that and will charge you for that guaranteed amount, and that is dependent on seasons. The summertime they charge you more, and the wintertime they charge you less. We give you an idea at a little warmer temperatures, because we've been doing this and it's changed temperatures, about 85 peak kilowatts for the current blower and about 58 for the new hybrid peak demand. Kilowatts are about 28% less. Well, there's really cramped quarters in the current unit, and it's very difficult to get your hands around the equipment to actually make adjustments. The Aerzen unit not needing a lot of adjustments, but if you do need to do them, there is plenty of access in there. The units have an inherent flaw and they seem to be leaking all the time, and we're constantly cleaning it up. We take oil samples and we see further breakdown of the current units. We've been seeing that from day one, and they've been replaced many times by the current company. Between 400 and 600 hours, and it's about 6 weeks. It's a 2 years change, which is very nice when about only 1.5 gallons of oil. The cost factor is dramatically reduced. It's a different sounding noise, but in general it's pretty quiet compared to the current units. if you were to take the case off and listen, you would know without a doubt there's a big difference. Yes. You need hearing protection on this unit, but on the other unit you need double hearing protection. We usually put earplugs and muffs on.